My god, these dogs are just relentless. Hey everybody, this is Arctic's Goose. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And last time, if you haven't seen it already, we went through the tutorial, we created our bomb-ass hot heartthrob of a character, and we are finally starting off our story with a dragon in our face, as you see. I am basically directly recording this one right after another for now. Because, I mean, like, why not? Okay, let's get started, shall we? Dogs, be quiet this time. Because in my last one, they just kept barking and shit. Which I apologize for. Hopefully, it's not too loud in the mic. Oh, okay. Run away, run away. There's fire in my face. Can you not? Here. Here, I'm gonna hack off your leg. I'm doing no damage to him. Oh yeah, that'll do it. You know, that's not what they mean when they say find a way into the man's heart. And dogs. Stop squeaking that. They have a squeaky toy.
Help me! He's still alive!
Take up arms, newly arisen.
And thus, your character selection begins with, your class selection. So if you examine all these weapons over here, you could choose between a fighter, strider, and a mage. So basically, striders uses daggers and bows, which is, in my opinion, strong as fuck in the, later on. Fighters use swords and a shield, and a mage as well, a mage. As you see, basic vocation, a conjurer of magic to heal wounds that target elemental weaknesses. That mages are probably essential. I'd say are essential in your team. Basically. And Strider, fighters aren't bad. They are more bulky. They are more defensive, and Striders are not as defensive. So it's up to you of how you want to play. You want to be up close and personal, which I mean, technically you can with a Strider as well because you use daggers. And I don't know, I always go Strider, so this is my playthrough. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just gonna do something else to make it interesting. Well, I mean, you guys probably don't even like know how my playstyle is, so let's just go with Strider. Because Strider is always what I pick. And like later on, this isn't a one and done deal. You could always, like later on, like as you progress the story, you'll get to a city where you'll be able to change your vocations, classes. You could, and yeah, you don't have to stick with just one. So just like try what it, like early on, it doesn't really matter. You could just pick whoever. Like really, it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna steal these mithrite. I don't have jars of oil.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me.
You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
She got to examine my body? Could I examine my own body? Just saying. I mean, you're looking pretty good, even with these raggedy ass clothes. What's up, Kina?
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
Okay, so basically in this village, everybody calls each other cuz. So even though whether they're cousins or not. Ceramic jug. I don't need any of these. Festival pie. I don't really need any of... Oh, I guess... Pick up the berries. You don't need a ceramic jug. So Kina is the one of many women and a few men that you could romance in this game and end up with married by post-game. Well, not married, but, you know, living together and shit. However, she is not the one I'm going to go for. I'm going to try... Actually, I might... As much as I wanted to romance one of the men, I think I'm just gonna go with one of the women because she's the most useful. If you do, because she is a merchant and she gives you shit discounted and stuff. But I mean, also the men you could choose from, as far as I know, they're not that great looking. But I mean, I haven't actually fully looked up what kind of people you can romance, the whole list of people you can romance. So I'll see about that. Maybe there's one of the dudes I wouldn't mind seeing if I could do it for. So basically, this is the village of Casaris, correct? Map. Or the city town of Casaris, yeah. And the whole entirety of this land is called Granzes. This whole continent. So basically, we have the entirety of this whole continent to explore. This is the area map. This is your neighborhood map. Casaris is your hometown. And everything's devastated by the dragon. So it's completely open world. You could literally move on and get out of here and move on to the next city and move on with the story. But I'm going to start with some quests here. Usually they are highlighted by green like this.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Okay, my first quest. Available quests change as you progress through the game. Additionally, you can always consult the quests section of the pause menu for your current objectives. People with red icons appearing over their heads have information relevant to your priority quests. If you have several questions ongoing at the same time, you could set one as priority in the quests section of the pause menu. Doing so will make all people, places, and things relevant to the priority quest appear prominently on your minimap. So that is very useful. So this bitch wants some flowers. What kind of flowers?
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. Speak to the others for more word on that. I ask you this favor because I trust you, good fisher. I know you'll not leave these people to suffer.
Okay, can't you just tell me which ones they are, or do you just not know what is needed? Oh my gosh. Okay, so on the minimap, I think one of the people I talked to was in here. This is the town's
Oh, hello.
store, basically.
It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
No, don't worry. Let's see. As you can see, there's green warish. Green warish is basically your healing items. There are better versions of green warish, like a strong green warish and stuff. They are your healing items. And the thing about this game, you can heal and pause the game at any time, which is a little broken in a way, but it's also very needed. Mithrate purges the body of poison, so if your body gets poisoned, you could just eat that. If you get consumed to drive off to sleep, so if there's some enemies that could put you to sleep. For Torpor, curing Torpor. Torpor is basically like an enemy could throw oil at you, or you go into an oil pit or something, and it slows your speed down. So yeah, here's that. Some of them could blind you. That's what eye drop does. Restore speech to one's lips. So basically, this cures you of being silenced, which prevents you from using your skills. Which does possess combat sanity. So there's some enemies that could possess you. That's what that's for. Stores the use of skills magically stifled. I'm not sure what that does. I don't think I've ever used it, like ever. I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. Interventive medicine that writes what ails the body, cures most physical debilitation. So basically, that's kind of like it's almost like a cure-all for physical stuff. And there's like, no, I'm not buying stuff currently. I do need a pickaxe, however, because pickaxes are useful. I already have a lantern. Do I need airtight flask? No. Flask of water, poison arrow, sleeper arrow. Okay, so these two are broken as shit. I didn't realize they were, but for some enemies, they're broken. I always thought these were some useless ass shit, but nope. I'm gonna buy a couple of these. Oh, I could only buy one. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna come across those things like the Chimera anytime soon. So I'm just gonna criteria. Oh, I could immediately buy a better weapon for myself. That's what I'm doing. And then I could change from rusted daggers to this. Oh, so they give you the set of clothes that you start off with, which I don't understand why, but yes. Oh, wait, so they changed me out of that bitch saw my dingling. You know what? What? They should have seen that, shown me that scene. I wanted to see my naked ass body. That shit would. That damn lucky ass bitch. Anyway, let's see. I think that's all I really need. I eventually want to buy a short. Can I buy a short? Oh, I can buy a short bow. Immediately, just get. That's good to just have better stuff, kill things easier. You know, all that good stuff. Wait, what? Skull belts? Oof. I don't have money, but I need money. Is there anything I could sell?
I only wish I had more.
Can I sell this pie for 8 gold? I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay, you don't want to have too much stuff on you because there is a weight limit they could carry, and if you go past your weight limit, you just can't run at all anymore, and that could be dangerous in the great wild of Granzis. Because some people will run you down and kill your ass. Ew. I mean, they give me defense, but they're kind of ugly. What gives me the best? I'm sure. Tunic. Oh, skull belt. And I don't remember this being a thing, honestly. See, between this and a leather jacket. Leather jacket gives me overall more defenses between magic and regular, but I don't think I'm gonna deal with magic anytime soon, so I'm gonna go skull belts. And that way you can see my sexy ass titties while we're at it. And then can I sell... Let me sell this plebeian shirt.
I only wish I had.
And I don't think that there's... I don't think there's any... Oh, bands. Bands could be useful. Oh, that's cute. More defense, more magic. Oh, this one gives me elemental. Oh, this has an elemental resistance. Bands. Oh, fire, ice. This has debilitation resistance, so I'm gonna go with that. And I believe that is everything I could really buy right now. So let's go, titties and all. Yeah, you look at that. Oh, it's sexy. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go. Oh, actually, no. I remember one of the flowers you could get. Oh, no, that's at night. Is it at night or during the day? It's at night, I think. Yeah. Okay, what we need is to get out of here. Because you can only find some of the things during the day. What's up, Ron Weasley?
That man you were speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving.
So now I have my pawns. So pawns you can have up to 3. And they are basically, yeah, your backup, your companions that don't really have a personality. Can I leave? And you know, they're essential to have. There is a class where you get boosted, like damage boosted and like buffed if you have no pawns.
To the encampment.
And that's an assassin class. And assassin classes can use like a variety of weapons as well. Yeah, you think that one's really good to have. And for the DLC area, a lot of people use it. But personally, I like having the pawns because I don't like relying because not only are they extra carrying storage because they could carry shit for you as well, but I don't want to have to rely on like having to heal myself in the middle of a fight sometimes, like especially with their magic and enchantments. That could also be useful. You know, there's like, it's not like, oh, assassin's like the most OP class, just go with that. Like, pawns do have a really good use for them. But I mean, some people just want to go ham and full damage because there's some weapons that you could carry that is already infused with magic. Will eventually, that's like end game stuff, and you don't really need a pawn to enchant your stuff. Oh, hello, rabbits. Goodbye, rabbits. I'm sorry. Hello, goblin. We don't really, I don't really have any abilities for this. Oh, see fire. Goblins are weak to fire. Gets the kill. Okay, so we need these sunbreaks. I forgot how many we need.
What of the flower?
Thank you, for the sunbright. How many sunbrights do we need? We need 5 sunbrights. And I think 5 moonflowers. So we need to get these sunbrights before they go away. They usually spawn in front of trees like this. Like these big old trees. Oh, see, also pawns collect shit for you. Like they put it in their own inventory and they rarely use them. So they're always just in there. They're also good for like, yeah, collecting resources and stuff. So that's why I like having pawns around.
Goblin!
But in the end, it's whatever playstyle you prefer. Right now, the easiest thing to do is just use melee weapons if you're using an archer. I mean, because you don't really have very good archer moves. As you'll see. Wait, goblin where? And using abilities uses stamina, so you gotta be careful for that. Okay, where are the other sunbrights? Any more sunbrights? Chests, they respawn every now and then after a long period of time. And they'll, like, the chests in certain areas will always have a random item, but like in certain areas I'll have a list of random items, if that makes sense. I'm gonna kill some rabbits, because... Oh, it didn't drop any meat. Okay, I need more sunbrights, because I could just sell its meat and stuff later. Am I dumb? Or a knife, sell that. It's always good to have money on hand. I do not recall... Oh, green warish. You always want some green warish. Pick some berries. I mean, you could keep doing it till the highlighting is stopped, but... I mean, berries aren't really useful. Okay, cool, but I need... Oh, I need a... I forgot about Reynard. Reynard, don't die on me.
Goblin!
Yeah, save this dude. There you go. Yeah, could you do like a little faster because we appreciate it. Okay, I almost let him die, and if they let him die, then that'd be a whole series of quests and stuff.
Careful! A goblin!
Go for. Sorry, Reynard. I forgot about you.
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
And then he gets saved and goes back to the city. Okay. Alright, yeah, peddlers, blah blah. Rabbit hole. Okay, where are the sunbrights? Am I dumb? Guys, I think I'm dumb. I could have sworn you could have gotten, like, enough. In a day. You not?
The flowers which bloom by day favor the roots of large trees.
Yes, I realize that, but... Nightcry, some... Oh! No, these are keep flowers. These are not things I need. See, there's some stuff down there, which I'll go as soon as I find these more sunbrights! I just literally need 2 more, I think. I don't need night cries, I need sunbright. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna just wander around this whole area until I find that I'll cut to it when I find them. Aha, finally.
It's a grand tree.
There we go. Okay, so now I need moon ones. And that happens at night. So what we could do is, one, we could just wait for it to become nighttime because the day and night cycles go automatically. Or two, we could sleep at it in, which I should probably show you guys anyway. It means retreat, whatever. I don't know what that does. I'll read it in a bit. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep in an inn to make things a little faster, and that way I could just show you how the inn works. Ugh, this whole video is gonna just take this one quest, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes it be like that. But don't worry. I mean, not like the not so important quests. I'm gonna just skip through them. Or like eventually it's just gonna become real easy to do these quests because you'll have a better travel system and stuff.
The monsters grow bolder by night. I do not.
Yeah, I know.
What can I do you for?
And rest till nightfall. Here you can rest till the morning, till nightfall, and also it heals you when that happens. Come on, Rook. There's this herb. This is the notice board. Usually they are inns in towns. Give me a sec. There's always like a notice board in town, and notice boards have quests on them. So notice boards across Granzies advertise quests, errands, and favors you could choose to undertake. So currently we could take these 4. And the thing is about quests, you could take as many as you want and complete them as you go along. Except for escort quests. You can only do 1 escort quest at a time. So this one says slay 5 rabbits. Rabbits, I could do that easy. Slay 7 mice. You'll eventually come across mice. Defeat 10 goblins. Even though it says moons bit pass, it tells you what region to do it. However, you can count any goblins anywhere and it'll still count towards it. Slay defeat 10 bandits. Okay, that works. So as far as moon ones, I believe there is one straight over here. Also, you can catch fish, which fish are good for stamina. And the thing is about this game is that resources, you can't have them forever. Usually perishable goods, well, they perish eventually. So yeah, this is what we need. Moonglow.
Shall we take it?
Yeah, I need 5 moonglows? Oh, there's a chest over here, I forgot. Oh, in towns, your stamina is limitless. Alright, really? That's it? So, there was 1 moonglow here. I don't think there's any more anywhere else in this town. The rest, you have to get it outside. Well, I mean, outside the city. But we'll go do that. I'll meet you over there real quick. Alright. Night Granzis, it's always good to have a lantern on at all times during the night, which... Do I not have? Do I not have a lantern? My god, I don't have a lantern. Oh, that's... I guess it's not necessary, but, you know. It's nice to have one.
Flower hunt, master. We mustn't keep her waiting.
Yes,
we
I
have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night.
It's not really necessary, Rook, to have a lantern.
We need seek out Moonglow.
Yes, I know. So think about the pawns. Sometimes they just don't shut up, and they tell you the obvious. Right. But that's like one of the downsides of it. The ranged ones are yours? Oh, well. You know what? Just kill them, any of them. It doesn't matter. You chat me. Oh, we're leveled up. Leveling up is indeed important because not only does it increase your overall stats, your health, and like everything in general. I believe there's requirements for like weapons and stuff. They have to be.
They hold the advantage.
Also, pawns can't... Well, pawns could die. However, you have a time amount to save them. Basically, they'll go into like a revive timer type of deal, and if you don't revive them by that time, then they die. And if your main pawn dies, which Rook isn't your main pawn, yeah, I know. Then I think it's game over for you. Like it counts as you dying. But however, your main pawn has a longer revive timer, so that's a good thing. Look at these things. So if you're trying to do this with like rusted daggers, rift fragments will come into play later. And here's the thing, you do not want to go into any large body of water, ever. Because there's this thing called... what is it called? Okay, well there's this thing that'll kill you. And basically swimming is just not a thing in this game. So you can't go and like dive into the ocean. Okay, where are these moon glows? Wait, will they respawn or were they always there? I don't even know. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Whew. As you see, it is very useful because you never know when shit like that happens. Ow, can you guys not? Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I need to heal myself some more. These goblins, they're dangerous early on. Thankfully, green warshes are like low tier health potions, so you can find them like everywhere. Yo, my wounds, what the hell? God damn, you're being as useless as Donald. Asshole. No, heal me!
Hold on.
God damn. Rook, you're doing some questionable shit right now. Okay, can I kill you? Eventually I'll just be able to one-shot these things. Really? Alright, that's 2. How many moonbrights do I need? Oh, you know what? I think it's 5 right now.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Luckily, money does not increase your weight. Is it 5 moonbrights? Whatever. There's a thing over there you could get to, but I'm not going to bother with that right now because I don't have the things to make me jump farther and such. Is there more moonglow somewhere? Anywhere. Anywhere else. What was that? Oh, I didn't know there was wolves here already. I think the wolves are over here. Speaking of wolves, my dogs are barking again. Oh, there's that flask. It's a little late there, Rook. Maybe there's... Oh. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's avoid the wolves for now. Where are there more moonglows? Maybe go check the cliff right now. And if anything, I'll just come back and reset the day and I'll just cut to when I find more moonglows. If they're not over here. Oh my god, stop being so fat. Good. Hey. Sorry about that. My dog's having restless right now. Is it so good? Oh my god, you scared me, bro. Whew. Oh, a Mundo. Wait, do I need one more? Oh, I see stuff. Money, 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 money. I guess one was like a demon. They're really not another Mundo son. There is ore. Never mind, that's what the pickaxe is for. You do want ores and stuff to upgrade your items and stuff later in the next city, so it's better to just get it now. Okay. There's there not any more Moongla. Watch, I bet you even need 5. I probably just need what's it called? 3 of them or something. Alright, let's go back to the encampment. Let's compress another one. Okay, bitch, here's your Sunbright.
The wounded need medicine, cousin.
Yeah. Here's your Sunbright.
Oh, brought the rest of them, have you? All that remains is...
How much Moongla do I need? Oh, not you.
The wounded... I ask... Aye, that's the one! Moonglow has...
Wait, I only needed one?
Good! That's the
I only needed one.
In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to
you know,
work
I
to
do this kind of stress to myself.
Luck will have everyone back to Elthia long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now, to make some medicine.
Yeah, you better make the damn medicine. Shit. God damn. I only needed one this whole time. My god. Alright. So, that's the end of that. We're done with this long-ass quest that probably didn't even need to be that long. That made it longer than it should have been. So, thank you all for joining me. Follow me on Caffeine, or if you like the video, please leave a like. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you next time, and we'll continue on into the next part of the story. Till then, see you guys later.